Hello YouTube and welcome back to Allie's Wonderland Creations. I am Alice Seraphin and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in the United States. Welcome to my channel, everybody. So this is February 2025's Paper Pumpkin Alternative Video number 19. And yes, I live in Hickville, USA, Belfair, Washington in the Pacific Northwest. Gorgeous, gorgeous day today. I have been sitting in here doing videos. After this one, I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna go walk on my treadmill for just 10 minutes. Just 10 minutes. I'm gonna go do a little bit of work on that knee, go out there and do a little bit of walking. Then I'm going to come back in here and try to do some more crafting. Yes. Okay, so let's take a look at what the kit is. The kit is called Hello Spring, and you could have made 3 of this card, 3 of this one, and 3 of this one. You would have gotten the wonderful envelopes, which we're going to use today. Again, you would have gotten 9 of those. This QR code would lead you to a video to show you how to put this kit together as it was designed. You won't be seeing that on my channel. No, I love to do different things and try different designs and just see what I can come up with. So down here it lists the coordinating colors. Now videos 1 through 5, I show you everything that comes into the kit. After that, we just move along there. Down here it would lead you to a video to purchase the add-ons called Spring is in the Air Dies. These coordinate with January, February, and March Paper Pumpkin. These two go with the kit. They're chives. Let's take a look at these stamp sets for this kit. Sending you love to a wonderful friend, chives. You can cut that chives right off. A lot of us have. The little blossom, the little background. Thanks for helping me grow. Happy Easter. Hello Spring. And for you, we're going to be using Hello Spring on the front of this card today. So, we're going to do some cutting too. So this is a lunch bag card because I got lunch bags at the dollar store. You can make a card with a lunch bag. Love doing this. I bought some before and I've successfully lost them. Yes, I have not located them again. We're going to be bringing in the elements of text. These two. You really only, well, you might. I think I'm going to try both of them. So, because this was really unique, this circle one, and now I get to use it. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, I'm so excited. So this is an online only stamp set. Oh, this was a definite must-have when I seen it. We're going to be using some crumb cake with that as well. This card will fit in a standard envelope. I have a craft envelope that we are going to be using. Let me show you the pieces. So, and I have something I want to share with you also, how I work things out. So, I have the chives from the add-on that goes, this is the stamp, that's the dies that go with it, and then the 2 chives blossoms. Now, these were stamped in Old Olive on Basic Beige and die cut. This was Petunia Pop on Basic Beige. We're going to be using those. I have this scrap piece of an envelope. Now I'm going to cut this off. We're going to use this on the inside. And then this was a test to see if this 2 3/8 circle punch, this is just a index card I had, doing a test to see if this was going to work for these chives to sit on as a back front, and it does. So I'm using a piece of cream colored cardstock. So what we're going to be doing here is, this is the chevron part of that envelope when you cut it apart. See how this is right here? I want to keep this curve, and we're going to cut this apart. So let me get my scissors. So this is a little bit different because I want to take this and cut this open first. And then we're going to cut across the bottom. Now I'm keeping that angle cut at the top. That's going to be part of the design. So this piece, you can see I've just cut that apart where this is going to get straightened out. But this shape is what I want. You see, so this is what I'm keeping. You saw how I cut it apart. This is going into the box of goodies still, my little tray over there. And we're gonna straighten these two pieces out. We have our 2 3/4 inch circle punch. This is left blank because I'm not sure. When I measure it and put it in the description, it'll be from point to here once we cut it. But me showing you how I just cut it's not going to be in the description part of the kit. So here is my envelope. So my lunch bag. What I did is where this part is, right, I'm going to bring it down like this. I'm just going to throw a piece of tear tape on it. I want to seal this up. So I'm just going to put a piece of tear tape in it, like so. You can use wet glue, a tape runner, it's up to you. But this is just going to be quick and easy. That just seals it. So then what I did is, this is the bottom of that lunch bag. I folded it over like this, and I just went over it. Okay, this is now the front part of our card. I just creased it there. So once this is here, all I did was fold this one over on itself and creased it like this. And then I went and made sure, yes, it fits in the envelope. So, I mean, you can do it. You can lay it on the envelope once you have this folded, right? You can lay this on the envelope. Now, I wish I had a white one out, but you can lay it on the envelope. And when you go to fold that, just make sure that this lunch bag fits inside the perimeter of the envelope. So now I've done this several different ways. You can glue all this shut, right? This is going to get glued down now. So we can do this several ways. You can use this and have it a tri-fold card, but I'm not doing that. Not today. So I am going to open this up and I'm going to add, I don't need to add a whole lot of glue. We're going to glue that here, and we're going to glue it here just so it can be together. And then we're going to go here where it's got that little round bit. Hold on, Miss TT cannot wait. She's got to go outside. Okay, TT, go on. Goodbye. Sorry about that. All right, and then I'm gonna come in here. Oops. And I still have this bit here that needs to get glued, right? And then don't forget you have this area that has to get glued as well because we want it to all be shut. All right, so now that that is all sealed up, I want this to be totally down here. I don't want it to be a flap. I mean, you could cut it if you wanted to. Me, I'm just gluing it all shut. We're just going to get it all over with right now. You could use tear tape, whatever it is that you want to use, but for this card, I've made this whole little notepad. This is a great, don't think that lunch bags are just for lunch bags, because they're just not. You can take a bone folder, go over it. And since it's just really thin, you know, brown paper sack, it's really thin. So that is our lunch bag. You could even, if you so inclined, if this bothered you, which it doesn't me, but if it did, just run a little bit of glue in here, right? to seal that up. If it bothers you. Guys, this bit here, like this does not bother me because it's really not like, who's going to be putting their fingers in there? That's, for me, it's part of the charm, but there, it's glued up now. So now we have our card. That is our card base. Okay. So layer number 1, cream or very vanilla, it's whatever you have. 3 by 4 7/8. Okay. For the inside, this is the inside piece. This is 3 7/8 by, this is 3 by 4 7/8. The inside piece is 3 7/8 by 4 7/8. Do you see what we're doing here? And then it's going to be like that. So you have plenty. Now I am not covering this piece. You can cover this piece. I am not for this card. All right. I'm just showing you how things are going to go when we get going on this. This little scrap here that I have kept, that's why I keep things. This little piece, guys, is going to go right here. Isn't that going to be, it's going to be cute. This piece, once we cut it, is going to go here, which is going to allow us to do our stamping directly here. Our circle is going to come in here. Do you see it? Can you picture it now? Yes, and we got all that stamping to do. Yeah. Yeah, baby. Let me go check on Titi. Hold on. She should be back by now. Come on, Titi. Hurry up. People are waiting for me. Come on, girlfriend. Thank you. All right. So now let's see. So what I have to do is take a look-see to see where Hello Spring is going to sit. So I need to bring it a little farther down. Do you see I've got Hello Spring in a good spacing? So I'm going to go right here. And there is a tiny little mark for me. It's right here. So I'm just going to do it a little pinch. I'm going to bring my guillotine in because I'm going to be writing this down in a second. Little pinch there. So from that point, it is going to be 4 1/4. This is good to keep. So from the end, the point of the chevron, we're only using half, is 4 1/4 inches. And then how wide is it? Because it's half of it. So in case you didn't want to use, you wanted to use something else. So this is 2 1/2 by 4 1/4. So 2 1/2 by 4 1/4. And remember, it's see envelope from kit with the chevron because we're just using that chevron piece. That is done. Now I can cut this because I just wanted to show you that when I mean I'm using scrap, I am using scrap. So I know that this piece here, I just need to snip this off. This was for me using that die. Right? And this needs to be cut to 4 7/8, which is right here. This is still good. And we're going to clean it up. Actually, I just need to put it along this edge going this direction. There we go. So this is 5/8 by 4 7/8. If you have a 1/2 inch strip, use a 1/2 inch strip. This just happens to be 5/8. So I'm using what was a scrap piece. So let's get started. Let me move this aside. And we are going to first stamp this. Stamp in Pierce Mat. Where did it go? With the elements of text. And I don't think I want it full strength. So I also know that this needs a smushy, smushy, smushy. Let's do that again. One more time. So now I'm going to take off some ink. I'm looking for another scrap piece of paper. Hold on. Yeah. Where is all the scrap paper? There we go. I want to take it off lightly. I don't want to take off too much, just a little bit. Yep. And if it's too light, I'll add it right back on. So now I'm going to give it a nice little rub down. And if I don't like it, I still have the other side. But oh, I do like that. It's just going to give it a little bit of a background. See, like that. It's perfect already. I don't need to go any further. So next, I want a little bit up here. And I'm thinking this is not the one. Originally, I was going to have that one. Miss Titi, go lay down. She's going to get her little foot rolled over. I'm thinking this one just needs to be up here in this corner. We got to do the smushy, smushy, smushy dance. The smushy, smushy. That's a good job. So we're going to do the same thing. If I don't like it, I can flip it over. So let's stamp first of all. Do it again, because that's what it's going to look like. And I know I'm going to like it. So we're going to get ready, because we're going to stamp it right here. We're going to stamp it off first of all. Ink it up really good. Take off some to begin with, right? Because we don't want it that dark. At least I don't want it that dark. Now I'm going to stamp it up in the corner. Oh, nice. Could have been a little straighter, but it's okay. Now what I think I want to do is add a little bit of it on the edges, off and on. So now we're going to stamp off some there. Stamp off some there. Stamp off. Then I think I'm going to come in there. There, I like that. And this is going to come into play like so. Really cool. And this is going to come into play. Oh, yes. But now we got to go around the edges of all this stuff. We just have to. All right. Cloth pad. Do not do what I'm going to do if you have one of the new foam pads. If you'd like to do this kind of technique, get yourself one of the little spot pads that are sold. They're sold, I think, in groups of 5. Let me show you. One of these. This is not inked up yet, but this is cloth made just like this one. And you can re-ink these with any color you want. And you can do what I'm going to do right now with these little pads. And I love doing this kind of thing. So we are going to grunge this up a little. We're going to go like around the edges. If you don't have one of these cloth pads and stuff, use a sponge dauber, okay? Blending brush. But because I have my really old pad, I can do this. But I'm telling you, do not go doing this with a foam pad. They just cannot do this. So absolutely love it. There we go. All right. Do you see all that texture look to it? Let me hold it this way. That's all I did. So we do have to repeat this, guys, again on for the inside piece, this piece here. All right. But all I do is I only want the text piece on this side. So I'm not going to be using this one. This one looks really good with what we just did. Let's move those elements. So again, we're going to ink it up, stamp off, and we're going to come in here. We're going to stamp off, go a little bit like that. We're going to there we go. Now I'm going to come in. I almost put the thing down. I want some streaks actually on it like that. Oh, so love doing this. Oh, okay. So this is where my little strip of greenery is going to go, but I'm thinking now that I need to leave a little bit of border, so I need to shorten this up. So 4 1/8 is not going to do. It needs to be shorter. Guillotine time. Sometimes you have to make adjustments. So, I mean 4 7/8. So we're going to go 4 5/8. Because then it's going to have that little white border on it like that. So let me make a notation that I changed it to 4 5/8. The inside. 5/8 by 4 5/8, not 7/8. Okay. I don't want to put the strip down until I get it glued down, and then I want to stamp. This is going to be an Easter card, and since I do want to stamp this big Happy Easter though, yeah, I'm going to do it, and we are going to do this in Old Olive. At first I thought, no, this Happy Easter is too big, and this Happy Easter, guys, I got it from the thrift store. It was in a stamp set, which I don't even know where that is at the moment. Sorry. But any Easter stamp, any sentiment that you have would work. But I'm using what I have. So I know that I need this to be over here to the side. That's where this is going to go. I just wanted something big to take the big impact of it. Now I'm going to go ahead and stamp the chives. I think we're going to stamp these, just the top peaks of them. I don't want, oh, I can do one flower blossom. There's a little bit for the little blossom. We can do that. If I can find the, oh, no wonder why I covered the petunia pop-up. Nope. Full strength, yes, it's full strength. So there's our little chive blossom. Leave that undone. This is done. Our envelope needs some work here. So envelope time. It's got to be full strength on this craft pad, because otherwise it just doesn't craft paper for the envelope. There, and we can do, not thinking of you, we can do the little Happy Easter. because we're going to use Hello Spring and we're going to do Sending Love. So Sending Love down here. We don't have to do the chives on the back. I've got to move these over there. And this one is going to have the Happy Easter. I can do this. No, we're going to do it across there. I think we'll do the one bloom. The one bloom. We can say it didn't do so hot, right? The chive didn't do so hot. It needs to be replanted. Oh, what color? This was going to be... Oh, ooh. We could do Petunia Pop for Happy Easter because I was going to do it. I think we're going to do it in Petunia Pop. I just changed my mind. I can do that. All right. We need this one. I was like setting this way down there at the end of the desk. I'm like, no, we need this. All right. So this is done. This is probably what I'm going to be using unless I change my mind all of a sudden. Let's get this glued down in place. We can, I'll glue those together and then we'll stamp before we glue it into the actual card. Because I want to take a look-see before I decide. So this is going down on the inside of our card. I'm glad I went with the big Happy Easter, though I could get that a little straighter. Okay, this apparently is not enough glue here to hold that down. Now it will be. We're going to take our little strip. You know, this was just a little scrap piece left over that I tell you guys, I keep all these little things because you never know when a little piece like this will come in handy. Now we're going to close this up because we want to take a look-see for the placement. And there we have it. That's all it is. So this now, we're not gluing this in place because we have to stamp up here. But what we are going to do is glue this in place while we hold it in place. Lovely, huh? Right? You got to hold it in place to glue it in place, but don't glue it down all the way. Oh no, don't do that. That's only me because I don't want to stamp it on here, and I want to stamp. I want to make sure I have plenty of room, and I want to see about getting these lined up. Oh, this is going to look so good. So good. Okay, now that I have this down, I can bring the stamp and pierce mat in, and I want to take a look-see. I'm going to put this down, make sure the typing is going the right way. And this being on the basic beige, it's enough of a difference being the two different colors that I think it's going to stand out that little bit more. And that's what I like. And these here, and I think that is going to give me the license to do the Petunia Pop up here. Originally, when I was figuring this out, I was thinking I was going to do it in Old Olive, but now that I see it, I'm definitely doing it in the Petunia Pop. Definitely. Petunia Pop. So let's do it. Here we go. Oh, so cool. Yes. All right. Now we can figure out the rest. Now I was thinking, haven't gone this far, Do I want to add a little bit of linen thread behind here? So let's take a look. Not necessarily behind the circle, but I could put a bow on the front, or I could put it underneath there. I don't like it underneath it, but I could put it on the side. So I think I will do a bow, but I'm going to put it on the side like that because that looks cute. That looks cute, and that size looks really cute. So let me set this aside. I'm holding on to this. Bringing in my bow maker my hubby made me. 2x6 wooden dowels from the dollar store. He drilled holes every 1/4 of an inch. Then he drilled holes in here, so these would sit in there. And one is shorter because I needed this much to fix, you know, those little metal pieces that for shelves to sit on. Well, I lost one and I had to fix it. I didn't want him to know that I had lost it. So I took it in there and I fixed it. I sure did. And nobody knows but you and me that there is a piece of my wooden dowel in its place. And it works really, really good as a substitute for that little metal bit, whatever those little things are called. It works. I'm surprised how well it actually works. So there's my bow. Stick this back in the drawer. Oop, that's not where I had it. There. Yes, that is the one you can order, not the one that came in the kit, but it's still linen thread from the kit. I just didn't undo. I already had that one open, so I wasn't going to undo the one from the kit just to use it. All right, so we're going to do this. Probably do a little bee. The tiny little trinket bees. Why? Because they're cute as a button. And I just covered up the dimensionals. Alrighty, let's glue this down. Oh, TT's happy now. She's sleeping. You can hear her snoring. Not kidding. She sounds like a little piggy wiggy. All right. So this is going to get glued down. Cannot imagine. I just have so much fun with glue and paper. And then we're done with the glue and the paper, right? We're done with the glue. Now we're on to dimensionals. Sticky stuff. Sticky, sticky. Ooh, ooh. Okay. We're going to bring in the stickly glitter glue. Oh, yes. Let's see. I was like 1, 2, 3, and 1 for each of these. Because I'm going to put it a little over this way because we're going to put our bow right up there in that little crook area. I don't want those to go on the floor. No, I just swept the floor. I don't want it on the floor. And we need a glue dot. Let me make sure before I go sticking it down there. Yep, right there. I really don't want it under there. That I like. But now I can see I need 1, 2, and 3. And I was going to do the little bees, but what about these colors? Like 1, 2, do 1, 2, 3. I can use these little ones. Okay. Sometimes you find something and all of a sudden they just tend to like work. So here's this color, right? And then 2 little ones. What about 1, 2? 1, 2. 1. I'm thinking, do I do big one, little one? We'll do 2 little ones. 1, 2. There we go. Oh, yes. Oh, I still wanted the little bee though. But this really needed something to focus on. It needed a little big something down there. And a bee just would not sit well in that spot. So move these out of the way. And we're going to take a look at our cute little card. And we're going to put stickly glitter glue all over on that. It's going to sparkle. So a little vintagey, huh? Old school, but really cute. Now I'm going to tuck my bow down here to keep it from getting glittery glue into it. But look at that. Something a little different, right? Oops, it came loose. Stay tucked in. Oh, I'm so happy I went with this. Needs a little bit in there still. Look at that. I'm going to hold that up because that is sparkly shiny. Look at that. So, hello spring, happy Easter. There you go. See, and you don't really even notice that. So, I think it's, oh, I love the glitter. I wish you guys could really see that and just how the light catches it. It just gleams like little diamonds. So, ooh, that really needs to stay tucked down there. So, thanks for watching, everybody. I am so excited. I just love coming out here and creating and sharing with you guys. Okay, time to go walk on the treadmill. 10 minutes. 10 minutes. And then I can come back out here and play some more. Maybe. If time is good for me. I have a... I wasn't supposed to do this one. Don't tell anybody. I have 2 other videos I need to... that I have set up and ready to make for... craft videos for Wednesday series that are sitting here that need to be made. They're quick, they're easy, they're not going to be difficult ones, but I've been playing with the paper pumpkin, okay? Yes, I cannot resist it. I just have a great time, and that is all because of you. Because I enjoy sharing with you so much. So thank you all so much for allowing me into your homes and to share this with you. It is such a joy, and I do get so much from it. So thank you for giving that to me. And I hope you come back and visit me here in my wonderland. Bye-bye for now, everyone.